Hi, my name is Bridget, and this year I had decided to embark on a project that is very close to my heart, the Unrecognized Beekeeping project. Beekeeping is a labour of love for me. I'm dedicated to supporting bees and promoting their importance in our ecosystem. By creating an observation colony, I had hoped to make this project accessible and engaging for everyone. I believe that by working together we can make a difference in the world and create a better future for our planet. Thank you for taking the time to learn about my project, and I hope that you will join me in supporting our bee friends.
Don't worry about the cold just yet.
This colony was saved as a swarm from the roof of a house in New Glasgow. Unfortunately, despite all the care and effort I put into relocating these bees safely, I either missed the queen or accidentally killed her. Losing the queen was a major setback that required me to act quickly, so to help the bees I added a frame of eggs from a nearby hive into their new home, giving them a chance to raise a new queen. Within just a few days they began to create queen cells around the eggs, and it was really amazing to witness how swiftly they embraced the eggs, nurtured them, and managed to recover from the loss of their original queen. When the new queen finally hatched, mated successfully and started laying eggs, it really felt like a victory for both the colony and definitely for me as a new beekeeper. I'd played a major part in helping my hive overcome a tough challenge and secure their future. As a beekeeper, one of the most important tasks that I perform each week is a hive inspection. This allows me to closely monitor the health and well-being of my hives. Many beekeepers have their own method for carrying out hive inspections, but I myself have utilised a mental checklist to ensure thorough evaluation and to be sure no aspect of the hive is overlooked. When I begin a hive inspection, the first thing I do is check for the presence of the queen bee. I also pay close attention to the presence of eggs, larvae and brood, as these things ensure the continued productivity of the hive. I also count the number of drones within the hive. Drones obviously play a vital role in the reproduction of the colony, so it's important to monitor the numbers. I also assess the honey stores to determine if the bees have an adequate food supply, and if necessary I may need to provide them a feeder to supplement their food source. As I inspect the hive, I carefully examine the condition of the wax. Wax is essential for building the honeycomb and storing the food, so it's also important to ensure that it's in good condition. If needed, I may need to ban the wax to provide additional support. And during the inspection, I also look for any signs of potential issues, such as swarm cells, queen cups, or play cups. These things can indicate that the bees are preparing to swarm or replace a dead queen, so it's important to address these issues promptly. I also check for mite infestations, as parasites can have a detrimental impact on the hive if left unchecked. And at this point in the inspection, you can see I bring the frame closer to the camera so you can see that I have found the queen and she is marked with white paint. And as I am checking off every single box in my mental checklist, I am actually still keeping an eye out to see if the bees are taking up lots of space on the frames, on the wax in the box, because if they are, then I need to add another box, and if I don't do that, then they won't have enough available space to expand and they will swarm, which would mean I would lose half my hive. Conducting hive inspections is a vital aspect of beekeeping that allows me to monitor the health and the productivity of my colonies. By following a systematic approach and paying attention to key indicators, I can ensure that the bees thrive and produce honey efficiently. Thank you for taking a moment to watch my video. I'm so glad to share my interest in this important and fascinating topic. Bees play a crucial role in our environment, and it is essential that we do everything we can to protect and support them. In this video, I shared some basic information about beekeeping, including how to perform a hive inspection and how to replace a queen. I hope you found it informative and maybe even inspiring. Beekeeping is a wonderful hobby that not only benefits the bees, but also allows us to enjoy delicious, fresh honey. Although I am a fourth generation beekeeper, this was my first year getting into the hobby, and I can honestly say it's been a rewarding experience and one I'm glad to have shared with 4-H. I have learned so much about these incredible creatures and developed a deeper appreciation for the natural world. If you are thinking about getting into beekeeping yourself, I highly encourage you to give it a try. There are plenty of resources available to help get you started, and the beekeeping community is always willing to offer support and guidance. Once again, thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope that it sparked your interest in beekeeping and that you will consider taking up this rewarding hobby in the future. Happy beekeeping, sincerely, Bridget.
After years with the blue